Is the Queen Bess any good? If you're even passingly familiar with the Vampire Coast, you know the answer is yes, but we'll go over the specifics, set to video demonstrating cool explosions. If cool explosions are what you came for, I have you covered. Please like, subscribe, comment, and consider donating plundered spoils to my Ko-Fi Hidden Cove. Thanks. This single entity, unlocked by a Total War Warhammer 2 era rite, normally costs nothing further to recruit, and has 400 upkeep per turn base value. Health for the single entity is 8,797 on Ultra. This is considered a Regiment of Renown, and therefore exists only at rank 9. Armor is 15, Leadership 30, Speed 20, Melee stats... Melee is suicide with this, just saying. Ammunition begins at 16 default, and here's the thing. You're getting more bang for each single shell than entire batteries of mortars. This is the faction's, perhaps the game's, #1 candidate for replenishing ammo using hero actions, namely that of the Gunnery Wight here. It's a match made in the depths of the ocean. Continuing on, range is 450 default, a decent amount further than basic mortars. Missile damage is officially 236, with attacks being both flaming and inflicting monstrous impact, shaving 60% speed off the targets. You might remember this from the Dreadquake mortar with the Chaos Dwarfs. Missile base damage is 72 and armor piercing 262 on direct impact, so whatever unlucky soldier this lands on is pretty much done. Explosion base damage is 12 and explosion armor piercing is 75 with a detonation radius of 12. This means that Chaos Warriors, Chosen, what have you, it's not necessarily obliterated, but it's going to feel a lot of pain. Reload time is 18, total accuracy is a generous 30 at its permanent rank 9, calibration distance is 275, and calibration area is 17. So there's a fair bit of drift, even under optimal conditions. You can jack up accuracy with a Wight or Spiteful Shot spells. Mass is 600, and just to get this out of the way, the unit itself comes back if it's only the Queen Bess herself demolished while the crew survives, but of course it's done for that battle. This comes up against serious artillery opposition or enough high elf archer spam. To summarize quickly, the Lord Redline skills offer more ammunition, missile strength, a little armor, and some spell resistance. The tech tree offers even more ammo, missile strength, some substantial upkeep reduction, and that's it. Beyond that, it really does come down to accuracy buffs with the Gunnery Wight and spells, and ammunition restocking to get the most out of the unit's extra powder. In terms of how you use the Queen Bess, the main thing is to remember that its single target damage is pretty garbage, and ideally you want a square hit on a square infantry unit. Anything else is less ideal. Most of the time you want to target it manually, and I don't mean the crew's first-person perspective type of firing, I mean controlling the Queen Bess and having it switch targets often. If you wiped out half an infantry unit with one shot, the next shot will be far less efficient for you. That's why you keep finding fresh targets to devastate. This leads to the logical consequence of there being a lot of half-damaged units on the battlefield, but still kicking. You also have the obvious problem of friendly fire if enemies stray too close to your own forces. And yes, I've seen a Queen Bess in Zalastra's army, and thus with magical attack, hit her starting Siren unit. It's darkly funny and really destructive to your own prospects. So, try not to do that. The Queen Bess is not a girl to be trifled with. That means you will encounter situations where it's best not to fire at will. Well, fine. Conversely, you'll find that the reload time substantially outpaces regular mortars, meaning that the ammunition will deplete quickly. Plus, well, to state the obvious, extra powder for 30% bonus damage is so much more powerful when you have a blast radius of this size. That's why the Gunnery Wight pairing is so key. She's not just firing for longer, her shots are kept at maximum power for longer. From there, it's a matter of trying to induce blobs, knowing that blobs won't last long with the Bess firing in. Armor isn't a problem, so just pick the best target and have at it. Good results will follow. Take care, and have fun blasting Tomb King skeleton armies into dust. The alchemists in Skyrim will thank you. Bone dust is useful.